I got a really great comment/question on the hand processing video. It was from Guy Bodart. And, it's kind of a long comment, but really at the end he said, why would you ever want to do this process like this when you could get it done for, say, 40 cents a foot professionally? And he's probably talking processing and at least a minimal telecine altogether as a professional service. And there are places out there, Yale Labs and Scene Labs, or some other ones out there. You can just Google 16 millimeter film processing, and you'll find places that will process your 16 millimeter film. And I think that's great. The fact that you can still get that done, you can get it done professionally and get, beautiful results it's great that that's still available. And if you want to do that kind of thing, I really say jump on it, do it while you can. This won't last forever because, digital is it's taken over. And there's a good reason for it. Because it is so much easier and so much less expensive. It doesn't produce the same kind of results. But to Guy Bodart's question, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do it the way I do it? Because he says you'll never get professional results this way. I say exactly. I don't expect professional results, and I'm the kind of person who likes to do things myself, who likes to learn at least a little bit about what's going on. So even to a Guy Bodart out there, I would say this process is, even for somebody like him, who spends lots of money and gets beautiful results out of great stuff, this is a worthy technique to experiment with and try it. Because if you've never done the processing, you have no idea how much work they're actually doing for you. And you don't know what you can and can't do unless you try it yourself. And this is so inexpensive. It's so easy that even if the results are, they're just terrible and they look nasty, it's something you can actually do. You can do it at home. You can do it in your kitchen sink. You don't have to spend very much money. He was talking about 40 cents a foot. I want to get down to a nickel a foot, a penny a foot. I mean, if I could do it for free, that's what I would do. And, buying the inexpensive chemicals in bulk, and you can get the price way down there. And for those folks out there who, you want to try it, I'm going to try to offer at least some little minimal kits so that you can do this yourself without buying the giant bulk of stuff. Because that's the real problem with this kind of process. The other thing is, to Guy's question, would you want to spend 40 cents a foot on processing 7243 outdate? It's intermediary film. It's not meant to even run in your camera, and you buy it for pennies a foot. I mean, just, a nickel a foot, a 2 or 3 cents a foot. Would you want to spend 40 cents a foot to process this basically junk film? It's been thrown out. Would you spend that? No, he would never spend that kind of money processing film that he knows won't produce the kind of results he wants. But, as an experimenter, as somebody who's just, hey, I just want to see if this will work. It's the perfect technique for that kind of film. You were going to throw it out anyway. You were never going to use it. It wasn't going to look good. You would never bother with that. This is the kind of technique you use on junk film. It's the kind of technique you use with ancient equipment that wouldn't produce great results anyway. He was referring specifically. He says, I do Super 16, Ultra 16, and 35 millimeter film, and that's all he does. He doesn't do digital. And I'm thinking, great, that is so cool that you can do that. But I want to buy an old Filmo 70 junker camera from the 40s for $35, and I want to run some nasty, horrible intermediary film that isn't even meant for a camera, and then I want to process it for a dime or 20 cents a foot, and then tell the scene to myself and see what interesting results I can get. That's what this channel is all about. It's how to experiment. It's how to do this the cheapest possible way. It's how to do it with the most interesting equipment. I mean, if you've got an idea about making your own camera, I would love to hear it. He would never use it because I wouldn't give him the kind of results he wants. But it sounds like fun to me. I would play with it. So, I mean, this is a call out there to everybody who this channel it's not about professional results. If you want professional results, please don't do this to your film. You will ruin it. It's horrible to do this to your film. But if you want to play, if you want to have fun, you want to experiment, you don't mind what the results turn out like. And once you get used to the results, you will find interesting projects that you can do with this kind of footage. I guarantee it. It's very, very beautiful in a lot of different kinds of ways. Certainly not in the, Super 16, Ultra 16 kind of a way. No, don't think of it that way. This is a whole different world. So, I really want to encourage you to get out there and experiment with film projects, even if it's straight 8 or you want to do super 8 or any of these kind of processes. I really want you to get out there and play with it while you can. The equipment's out there, the inexpensive film is out there. There are techniques that anybody can do. I mean, kids could do this, and it's not that expensive, and it's got amazing results. So get out there, have your 16 millimeter adventure. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I've got lots of videos in the pipeline, great stuff. Whether it's on equipment, techniques, project ideas, make sure you stick around for that. You can check out the blog. I'm probably going to be working on a podcast project that's much bigger. So, stick around, and I want you to have a great 16 millimeter adventure. Thanks for watching.